Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat podcast, your one-stop shop for daily Miami Heat content. Before I get into today's episode, just want to thank everybody for supporting the channel and the podcast. If you guys are enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot. So for today's episode, I want to talk about the Miami Heat's rookie center, Kel'el Ware, and how he's been apparently dominating during the training camp and this offseason. We all know that he obviously helped the Miami Heat win the Summer League in Las Vegas. He was the anchor of that team. And ESPN and Yahoo basically said they thought he was the best player, or at least one of the top two players in all of Summer League. So impressive stats in the Summer League. He helped the Miami Heat win, like I mentioned. He averaged 18.3 points per game, 8.4 rebounds, 1.9 blocks, 1.1 assists, shot 58% from the field, excuse me. He shot only 57% from the free throw line, which is not good, but he did record multiple double-doubles and looked really good. Looked like he is possibly one of the steals of the NBA draft. The Miami Heat have done it again. They drafted him first round, 15th overall, and he looked better than Sar and a few other guys who were top five, lottery picks. So hopefully he can pan out and succeed with this Miami Heat team. And apparently during training camp and in the Bahamas, he's been playing really well against his teammates, and he's been dunking all over the place. He's a lob threat, and he has athleticism, and he's 7 feet tall, which is great. So there's been highlights of him with some monster dunks. He is obviously defensive minded. And during an interview with Wes Goldberg from Locked On Heat, he mentioned that he came in because he is a good rebounder and defensive player. The offense he'll have to work on and develop over time. During his rookie year, he said he wouldn't be disappointed even if he wasn't playing a lot because it's his rookie year. He needs to learn, he needs to earn his spot. But in training camp, he has been blocking shots. He's been dunking again. He's been finishing in the paint. He's been going up against Bam Adebayo, and apparently he's looking really good. But it's just practice, obviously, right now. We're talking about practice, really.
Practice, not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice, not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice.
Still a good sign, though, right? You want to see him competing, trying to earn some minutes, try to fight his way into the Miami Heat's rotation. And I think he's going to be in the Miami Heat's rotation. Of course, Miami Heat fans want him to start, but that's just not going to happen in the Miami Heat system with Eric Spoelstra as the coach. He needs to earn Spo's trust, and he needs to play against NBA professionals. Like, Summer League was great. He dominated, but that wasn't against all pure NBA talent and NBA teams. There was only some NBA players in there. So I want to see how that translates in the NBA, on the NBA level, against elite NBA defenses with the speed of the NBA. So interesting to see how he fits in. But it's a good sign so far that he is playing really well, doing the things that we need him to do, which is being athletic, being big. Miami is known for small ball basketball, and it hasn't really worked too well. And so it's been frustrating to see the Miami Heat play PJ Tucker, who was fine, obviously, that year. Crowder, you have Haywood Highsmith, you have Caleb Martin, all these guys who are like 6'4", 6'5", starting as our power forward. So it's going to be great to see the potential of Bam possibly playing at power forward with Kel'el at the center, or just in general having a gifted center playing behind Bam Adebayo. Typically, it's been Cody Zeller, it's been Thomas Bryant, Dwayne Dedman, it's been Myers Leonard, and yeah, sure, those guys are fine for spot minutes, but some of them were just atrocious coming in for Bam Adebayo. The defense dropped drastically. Offensively, not really talented. With him, he's going to be a rim protector who can come in and protect the paint when Bam Adebayo is off the floor. He's someone who is going to develop and learn, who has the potential to be a good mid-range shooter and a three-point shooter. He did shoot threes at college at 40% and on low volume, but we'll see if he can actually extend his range. But right now, we just need him to be a lob threat. We need him to focus on defense. We need him to improve on the drop and the pick and roll defense. But that's something he's going to learn in this Miami Heat system. Another cool thing about Kel'el Ware this offseason is Bam Adebayo said he is buying into the Miami Heat's culture, into the Miami Heat system, and he already sees that he fits well with this Miami Heat culture, and he is someone that is going to grow and develop over time on this team, which is good to hear. The other cool thing is UD, who is now working for the Miami Heat's front office. He is in the gym with these players. He is helping train. He is at the practices, and he is mentoring Kel'el Ware. He's taking him under his wing, which is great. He's a 3-time NBA champion with the Miami Heat, and he's a Miami Heat lifer. And he is someone that definitely can teach Kel'el Ware about his experience in the NBA and how he can be a good rebounder and defender and eventually grow as an offensive player, just like Haslam did. Obviously, he wasn't like a big threat when it came to his offensive ability, but his mid-range jumper was cash over time. Like he became really reliable and he grew and developed that skill set over his time with the Miami Heat. So anyway, that's all I have for today's video. Exciting to hear that Kalel's playing really good. Hope to see him in the preseason coming up and hope that he gets some good reps and build some chemistry with his teammates and makes an impact next season.